So, if you want to become an investor, right, or if you want to start your investment journey, here are the 6 books I personally recommend you to read through this entire journey. And I bet after reading this 6 book, even if you're a beginner, you will get a lot, right, and you will learn a lot from it, and you will just go through. Right? Now, let me describe you the individual books that you'll be going through. Okay, okay, we are coming to book number 1. So, if you are a beginner and you haven't entered to the market, and you don't know how to pick a stock or how to proceed further in stock market, how to buy shares or how to do those kind of calculations, my basic recommendation to you is to read this book, Peter Lynch, Learn to Earn. This is the basic guidance to the book of stock market, right? What this book does is, this book generally gives you the precise idea of which stock you should buy, where you get the best stock, why stock, and all those things. Peter Lynch gives the best insights for anyone, right? Let us move to book number 2. So, we are here to discuss the book number 2. After Learn to Earn by Peter Lynch, the second book that you're going to read is by Peter Lynch once again, but the name of the book is One Upon Wall Street by Peter Lynch. In this book, he gives you the case studies. What are the ups and downs of a company? What are the 3 kinds of stocks basically, right? The cyclical, the straightforward, and the power up stocks. All those kind of, he differentiates between all those stocks, and he gives you the insights that which is the exact stock that you have entered in, and whether you should sell the stock or you should buy the stock, because every stock has its own reputation. This is what the entire this book actually talks about. Now let's move to book number 3. So we are here to introduce you to book number 3 of this investment book series, right? The book number 3 I'm going to recommend to you, and this is the best book probably that has given me a great insight to the field of investing, and I bet that it will give you as well the best insight. The name of the book is Common Stocks, Uncommon Profit by Philip Fisher. Well, he is one of the greats and geniuses who gives you the exact strategy and managemental hosting and how does a business actually operates. After reading this book, you will understand that you are not actually buying a stock. What are you actually buying is a business. He gives the insights, the crux. Not only his books have been read by Warren Buffett himself, and he gives you the recommendation to read his book. Well, right? So this is one of the most important books. I personally recommend every single person to go through it. If you have passed the basics of investing and if you want to learn something extra, this is it. Right? Now let us see the book number 4. Now, we are here to see the book number 4 of this investor series. And the name of the book is something we call Security Analysis, right? Written by, as you can see, Benjamin Graham and David Dodd. Well, this is the book which was first published in 1934. And it was the first ever written book on investing. This is the best book you can buy. This book declares on 2 things: how to value investing, how to value your investments, fixed or equity. Right? This book gives you the clear distinction idea between fundamental analysis and qualitative analysis, very differently. Right? This book gives you the idea that whether you should exactly find how you should calculate fixed value investments and how you should calculate the equity. The difference between debt and equity has been clearly mentioned in this book. The legends, this is the probably 6th or 7th copy that is available on internet right now, or whatever it is, you will be getting the clear insights of the book written by David Dodd and Benjamin Graham, and they will give you the perfect insights. This book is written by as the hell of a genius thing. Anyone who can just go through this book entirely has never been off. I cannot say that I have read this book and I haven't understood anything, and that can be a thing because it's quite hard to read on. But if you go through this book and if you say your mindset is not yet settled, that's not possible. This is the best book ever written on the position of how to purchase a security, sell a security, hold a security, and to time a security, right? This is the best book. I recommend every single person to read it, and I think you should go through it. This book is expected to be on every investor's desk who is serious with investing, who is a gambler. I'm not talking about them, but who is an investor who is actually interested in investing for themselves or for their company. I expect this book to be there on the desk. Now, the book number 5 of this particular lecture I'm going to share you, is The Wealth of Nations, written by Adam Smith. Well, he writes the best book. Well, he declares why labor is considered to be the wealth of any economy. Labor, why he just gives focus on the labor sector. This is important, right? Adam Smith writes, he's the father of macroeconomics, well, everyone knows about him. He just basically gives you the redimension idea that how is the market formed, how was the market formed, and where is the market heading towards. After reading, it's a history of stock market. It was basically found in 1602 at Amsterdam, and he wrote this book approximately 1634. And he gives the insight that how can you proceed with the market. This gives the exact distinctions between pre and post of the stock market, and why the stock market came in place, and what will be the future of stock market, and how can you use the tool stock market to value your wealth as the people in the earlier centuries have done it, right? Let us move to book number 6. Now, coming to the last and final book, I would like to say this book is regarded as the Bible of investing. There is no better book than this book. Even Sir Warren Buffett says the same. Well, all legendary investors says the same. This is the intelligent investor I'm talking about. Yes. If you want, actually, this is not that fat book as you can see, but if you can read this book and if you can understand its essence, you'll never be out of market theology. Right? This is the best book. It declares how market works, why price and market are two different things. You should value business. What is intrinsic valuation? Everything is clearly written on it. Well, these are the 6 books. I personally recommend every single investor who want to be an investor, right, for themselves, for their family fund, or to open a hedge fund in future, they have to go through this 6 book. If they haven't gone through any of these 6 books, please do not pursue in investing, because this will be a gambling game for them. Because investing is ultimately all about reading, right? In investing, one habit you have to make sure, that is to read every single day 50 to 100 pages a day. Reading is a habit that is must needed in the field of investing, and if you want to become an investor on the go, right? So this is the best book that I recommend. I am recommending you in the end because this is the Bible of investing. This is the best book among all the books ever found. So after observing all those 6 books, I assure you, if you can go through all those 6 books and understand them and make a note of them, that you will be having a clear and distinct idea from every single entity how investing actually works, and you will be very much different from that. So thank you. Do watch our next videos.